There's no individual in this country who will decide who becomes the president of this republic in 2027 other than one son of Mau Mau, the truthful man of God, one Rigathi Gachagua. He will decide and determine who becomes the president in 2027. So how he's a loser in this game, I don't understand. Sisi tuwafukuzie hawa Simba wazee waende, this mafox hawa waende. Na nyinyi as a way of preparing, mwanze from MCA. Let 80% of MCS be you, Gen Zs. Let 60% of MPs, National Assembly, be millennials and Gen Zs. As you prepare to fukuze tu Ruto na Raila waende for 10 years or so.
Hello guys, my name is Ahmed Ali for the Unscripted Talks here in Dub Radio. Babu Owino says he takes no offense for not seeing his name in the list that will take over the party leadership after the four leaders, the two deputy leaders, the chairman, were taken and went to the government to act in the capacity of cabinet secretaries. Now, it was the expectation of so many people that they will at least see Babu Owino either being the deputy party leader or in chairmanship or in any form of leadership within the party. But that does not happen. And he says he takes no offense. The way he answers or responds to that is so critical. I am not a Christian. Maybe I wouldn't know the exact Bible quote that he did quote, but listen to how he responded to that.
In the book of John 5:1-18, a story is told of a crippled man who always sat by the pool of Bethesda near Jerusalem. A story is told that this pool, angels of God could come, stir it up, then any person who was sick, deaf, crippled, one person at a time, if a person jumped and the first person to jump in the pool would be healed. Then a crippled man stayed by the poolside. He could not move. Anytime an angel of God came to stir up the pool, he could not jump in. Another person could jump in. For 38 years, the man could not do anything. Then one day Jesus passed by, found this man, the crippled man by the poolside, lying on his mat, and asked him, "What can I do for you?" The man said, he did not even go straight to what the problem was, but the man said that I've been staying here for 38 years, crippled, waiting to jump inside the pool. But every time my turn reaches, another man jumps inside because he had no means to jump. And Jesus just told him, "Carry your mat and go home." Jesus healed him. And the man carried his mat. He did not leave his mat down, and the mat was a sign of him carrying his challenges. He did not leave the challenges to carry him, so he carried his mat. But initially he used to sit on his challenges on his mat. Okay, so this is relatable, and there's a time and a season for everything. In the book of Ecclesiastes 3, the Bible says there's a time and a season for everything.
Imanyora now claims that the deputy president, Rigathi Gachagua, is the one man who's going to decide who becomes president come the year 2027. And he doesn't understand those people who are seeing him as a loser. As a matter of fact, he's one strong symbol that shall unite the mountain, the people of Central and Mount Kenya, to make sure that they rally behind the candidate that he is supporting, and says and claims that Raila Odinga has made himself so weak by joining the government. He has lost favor from the people because what he seemed to have portrayed is no longer seen. He goes ahead and said there is nothing meaningful that will come out of this Ruto government with the so-called government of national unity. As now, when Raila coughs, Ruto has to listen, because it seems like Raila is the grease that oils the wheels to make sure that this government is moving. Let us listen in and get to know what Imanyora says.
There is no individual in this country who will decide who becomes the president of this republic in 2027 other than one son of Mau Mau, the truthful man of God, one Rigathi Gachagua. He will decide and determine who becomes the president in 2027. So how he's a loser in this game, I don't understand. Raila has completely weakened himself. In the eyes of Kenyans, Raila doesn't have the name he had. If Raila stood for elections today, he would not win the election. This coming together with Ruto is a score for Gachagua because it has succeeded in exposing Raila for who he is. Now, what does it do? So that you see Gachagua is the one who is the winner in the whole arrangement. First of all, it has weakened Raila because he has lost faith among Kenyans. He's a betrayer to Kenyans. If he stands, he will be shocked at how many votes he will get. Secondly, it has exposed Ruto's underbelly. Because he's now at the beck and he's now under the spell of Raila. Raila akikohoa, Ruto mpaka ashike homa. Because in the absence of that support from Raila, his government will fall. At the end of the day, it is Gachagua who will determine who becomes president in 2027. Even if he decides to give Kalonzo a chance and supports him, and they mobilize Gen Z as a way of dealing with these people who have decided to work against the people. Because politicians have now ganged up against the people. Kalonzo has not agreed with them. So, to Max kidogo Kalonzo amepata tu ticks hapo, tick, tick. Na kina Eugene, tick, tick, na Martha Karua. They can tell Gen Z, we may not be the right people. But surely, unless you remove these people from power, this country will never change. Sisi tuwafukuzie hawa Simba wazee waende. These mafox hawa waende. Na nyinyi as a way of preparing, mwanze from MCA. Let 80% of MCS be you, Gen Zs. Let 60% of MPs, National Assembly, be millennials and Gen Zs. As you prepare to fukuze tu Ruto na Raila waende for 10 years or so.
Thanks for watching. My name is Ahmed Hali for the Unscripted Talks here in Dub Radio. Now, if you love content of this nature and you're watching from YouTube, kindly subscribe. Also press the notification button so anytime that we are live or we upload content of this nature, you'll be the very first person to be notified. If you are watching from Facebook, kindly like, comment and share. And remember to follow us. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuhu.
Kwa timba kali za Afrika, Dub Radio ndio mpango mzima.